The day I was born was the day the world collapsed. Those that survived had to make new lives underground. Up above, there was nothing but ash, and cold, and death. People thought it would last forever, but without us up there, life returned. I was 6 years old the first time I saw the sun. Mom and Dad were heartbroken by what they saw. The world they'd known gone forever. But not me. I'd never seen anything so perfect. We weren't the only ones who'd survived, and slowly but surely, our little community grew. It wasn't always easy, but for a time, there was peace and prosperity. A new home, a new life, a new normal. But like all things in this world, it was too good to last. The highwaymen came from the east, led by a pair of sisters, twins. Said they'd heard about our little paradise. Said they wanted it for themselves. We never stood a chance. They took everything from us, our food, our homes, our people. We needed a miracle, and that's when we heard the name Thomas Rush. He and his captain had been up and down the West Coast helping folks like us rebuild, and they were on a train headed right through Hope County. Mom sent me to find them, convince them to help us take our home back. They were our last hope, our salvation. But it all went horribly wrong.
I am the captain. Was the captain. I don't think that job should belong to me anymore. It was my job to keep these people safe, and I failed. I should have seen the attack coming. The world has become a dangerous place, especially with the highwaymen spreading their reach across America. I was too late to react when I saw their fireworks go off. That's how they signal for an attack. I did see their symbol on some rocks as we rode by, but just didn't say anything. Now I have to live with it. Jesus. What the Barnes?
Captain, you're alive!
Yeah, I am.
They're heading this way.
What the?
Get up, Captain! Come on, get
I
up!
can't. I'm stuck. Help me.
What's the fucking highwaymen? They're gonna kill us! Get up, Captain, get up!
Hurry, Barnes, help me.
Jesus, Barnes, keep screaming like that, you're gonna bring them all down on us.
Rush, you're alive!
Help me!
No, we have no time, we gotta go!
Barnes, we are not leaving the cabin behind.
Yeah, Barnes. What the fuck, man?
They're coming fast. We need to stick together. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Cap. Your time to shine. We need to get armed, we need to get our people, and we need you to find our way out of here.
I know, easier said than done.
One step at a time, Barnes. You lead, we'll follow.
Will do. I always looked up to Rush. He was a good leader, and that's why I didn't want to disappoint him. I had to make sure that all of us got out of here alive. Surely we weren't the only survivors of the crash. We needed to hop off this train and go search for the wounded. But apparently, Barnes needed to get some of his frustration out by repeatedly kicking a box next to us, over and over and over, which, to be quite honest, it was really annoying. We hopped off the fiery train and proceeded down the tunnel, which was almost completely blocked off from the wreckage and the flames. Seeing this message written on the wall made me think the highwaymen knew we were coming. Such a shame to know this really was the end of the line for some people. We had to pass through an upside-down train car to make it outside. Bodies were thrown about the room, laying in awkward and painful positions. I apologized to each one under my breath for my mistake. It was my fault they were dead. Upon making it outside, I spotted another of the highwaymen's symbols painted on a cliff next to me. Below was more destruction and death, the consequences of my mistake. Before I could give a short prayer to the families, however, a familiar yet terrifying sound echoed through the hills as the highwaymen's fireworks lit up the sky. I needed to react quickly if I was to find the wounded and save them from the highwaymen before they reached us. So I quickly jumped out of the train car and onto one below me. We found a crate with some pistols and ammo, so we took them. Now, with the three of us armed, we proceeded to look for survivors. The first survivor we came across had just been taken prisoner and was being beaten. Keeping things stealthy as to not alert the rest of the highwaymen, I quickly and quietly used my knife to take out the bandit and liberated the prisoner. The next survivor was being held at gunpoint, but in order to help him, I had to slip past the highwayman in front of me, who was currently painting a symbol on the side of a cargo container. I took them out the same way as I did the last, quickly and quietly. Unfortunately, the second bandit saw me before I could sneak up and do the same thing to him, so I was forced to gun him down. But I did save the prisoner. But, unfortunately, because of the gunshot, the highwaymen were now on alert. Snipers spread out across the rooftops, their laser sights crossing our paths as we ducked into the tall grass and behind cover. I took out another bandit and freed the prisoner as Barnes kept watch on the hill above. At this point, there was no reason to be stealthy anymore, so I took out another couple of bandits and saved the last prisoner. We now had a decent-sized group, and our main objective was to get out of here ASAP. But before we could, the highwaymen surrounded us and began firing down at us from the ridge above. Slowly, one by one, all the people we helped were picked off by the snipers or mortars, which began to rain down on us, forcing me into a cargo container and cutting me off from Barnes and Rush. My only hope was to make a break for it in between the explosions. But the mortars were relentless, and I had to time this just right if I needed to make it through there alive, and in one piece. I took my chance and stepped out onto the fiery battleground and bolted down the path. I ran as fast as I could, the ground shaking from the explosions which threatened to knock me off track. I barely managed to get over a wall as an explosion destroyed the area I just ran through. I saw a zipline nearby and decided to take that down, and I continued to listen to the mortar shells making contact not too far behind me. As I landed, Barnes and Rush came around the corner, and the three of us took off down the road to look for some way of escaping.
Watch out! Barnes!
Shit.
Fingers off those triggers. Let's see what they want.
Well, Merry fucking Christmas, everybody. Santa delivered a whole damn train full of presents.
What do we have here?
Rabbits.
Ooh. I gotta ask you rabbits a question. The fuck you think was gonna happen?
Riding in on a giant hunk of iron, just clouds of black snow.
You think we wouldn't notice?
What do you want?
Barnes,
We want to know if you're problem solvers or problem makers.
What?
Our pops always told us that people either solve problems or make problems.
The world's got too many fucking problems.
And we're looking for people to help solve problems. Our problems. If you're a problem solver, we got you covered. Food, clothes, guns. Anything you need.
Whoa, hey.
Even health insurance. But if you make problems, well, Pops taught us what to do with problem makers.
Problem makers need to be solved.
Old man solved a shit ton of problems in his day.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So, rabbits. Are you all problem solvers or problem makers?
We solve problems. We've been solving problems all over this country.
Barnes.
Dude,
We can give you fresh water, build shelters. We can get you anything you need.
Barnes, shut up.
You can build all that?
Well, I'm not me. But Rush here.
Barnes. No, man.
Well, then you are gonna be our #1 problem solver.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay.
Hey, no, stop. Barnes, no! Barnes, no. What the fuck?
You done?
What the fuck?
So, let's try this again. You gonna help solve problems for us, Mr. Rush? Okay.
Rush, what? Ah!